This is the trade review for Monday, the 17th of July 2023. I had a very bad day in terms of emotions. I was very nervous as to what will happen today because of my beautiful run last week. And today was full of FOMO. I was looking at Tesla primarily because we were closing above value and we were kind of breaking out from R4, and we broke out to the top. And then my disappointment was that I was looking for an R6 reversal. I tried to adapt, but then I failed to take the entry on this signal, which was disappointing. I failed to pull the trigger, and I will have been able to get out at 290 at least for 2 to 1. And we had an opportunity again. So once we drop, I wanted to make an entry at R5, which seemed okay, except that on the 15 minute we were still running high. So had I waited another 15 minutes, we had a buying candle here. So I should have stayed away. This doji is not with a large amount of volume, so I should have been more careful. So this body is too big and the wicks are too small. So this not the perfect hammer that I want to see, not a clear wick. So I should have avoided this entry and waited at least for the 15 minute to clear up. And I could have made my entry on this engulfing at R6, but again, full of hesitation. I didn't respect an entry. So I'm a bit disappointed with my trading today. On Tesla actually got back into value, bought bounce of R3. That's a nice hammer, a nice isolated pivot. So that was my first trade. That was an R6 reversal, but it's not really a good trade. An R6 reversal is what it's an F trade. It's an F trade, but I did not execute, which makes this invalid. That's not good. And then after missing out on Tesla and just missing out on more opportunities due to my hesitation, I look at AMD, and on AMD I just shorted the crap out of it at S3. We had a nice hammer at S3 for a rejection of the 20 moving average. On AMD we were trading below value, so my main strategy was to trade it short for the breakout of yesterday's value here, but I like confidence and I didn't take it, so that's a big disappointment because we had a beautiful run. And then after that I tried to play an S3 reversal, but it was a bit spready. I was second guessing myself as to where to place my stop loss for a long, and I missed out on it. And this was a beautiful hammer at this very important level. This is a daily level, so we return to all the way up to R3. So this was an inside day with no bias, so it was a bracket play. So this was a beautiful example of a long right here. And then I saw this hammer with volume, but this volume is average, is not overwhelmingly high volume. And we actually pulled down to 1 hour, but I failed to get out at break even. I should have moved my stop loss at break even after 1 hour, and then I got 1 hour loss. And then we tried to sell off again. The problem is that these hammers that are being thrown here don't have volume, so that should have been a signal for me to get out, and the level 2 was balanced. So when we are at S3, not a good idea to short. So I did one short, another one, and another one for 3 stupid shorts that didn't work out, which were not really in the playbook, but that should have been a warning for me. I wasn't really making a play here. I was just using I was just freestyling it, and that was not a valid setup. It's not a breakaway from value as this one is, which will be a traverse, I guess, from R3. So I'm a bit disappointed with that behavior, and we did not execute, so just losses all around. But it's not a lack of opportunities, it's just my behavior, which is disappointing today. And here we come with the bad trades. Which is disappointing. This data set was becoming really good. Dissipated a lot. And XP is FOMO. Hesitated when the opportunity was there for the grabbing. So that's what I have to be careful about, not to force myself to take trades that are not optimal. But this is a new experience, especially a day like today on AMD was different. So I kind of wanted to give it a shot. So I shouldn't be too hard on myself. We had a very nice run yesterday on AMD on Friday, and today as well. But I should have been on my toes, more ready, less afraid. And on Tesla as well, I missed out on these opportunities. So I'm gonna make sure that I practice today on the simulator, on the replay, because it's a very important part of my trading. Today I didn't respect my rules. Physically I felt well, but emotionally I think it's a 3. I think it was an 8, but I failed to execute. That's not good. We had a good sleep time. We did a routine. I recognize all opportunities available. Expected stop loss. And my theory will be that what's a third good thing here? I took a break when needed, but I should have taken more of a break and recognized my mistakes. Today we did not meet goal. We did not take good trades today. 0. We took 4 trades, 0, 4, and minus 4 point, what was it? 4.2 R today, so not very good. But it is what it is. Fortunate, but we can reverse it in a day. So yeah, that's it for my trading review. Not very proud day today, but it's we're learning. Those are mistakes that I can easily fix by just pulling the trigger. And I'm gonna make sure to practice this. I'm gonna save this information so that I can practice it and practice my execution, because I cannot let go of the pedal at this point in my trading. So I need to start performing correctly and not fall back into the old habits. So hopefully we can build on that, build on today's mistakes.